Mae Jemison. Little Mae was a bright girl who lived in a small apartment in Chicago, USA, with her parents and two siblings. Her dreams were infinite, which meant that they had no ending, just like the countless stars she saw in the night sky. At kindergarten, most of the children wanted to be nurses, teachers, or firefighters when they grew up, but May had other plans. She wanted to be a scientist. Her teacher thought this goal was too hard for her to reach. Of course, May knew better. What do you want to be when you grow up? When she was older, May left the big city to go to a camp with her class. Listening to her teacher's lesson about the stars, she felt part of the universe. She couldn't wait to visit the library and discover all the secrets of space. One day, May picked a very special book. It was a science fiction novel. Inside its pages, she discovered an imaginary world where humans explored other galaxies. That night, she dreamt that she was the one traveling on a spaceship. Every Thursday after her ballet class, May sat in front of the TV to watch her favorite sci fi series. It followed the voyages of a starship in outer space. Her hero was an officer called Ura, who looked very much like her. Sadly, in real life, things were quite different. At that time, no women or people of color were sent on space missions in her country. May worried that if aliens were watching, they would think white men were the only people on Earth. When she was just 16, May went to college and graduated with degrees in chemical engineering and African American studies. She realized that many scientists in ancient African kingdoms had also explored the heavens. Space belonged to everyone. Next, May went to medical school. During her training, she traveled to Cuba, Thailand, and Kenya to help people. Later, as a doctor, she volunteered across Africa with the Peace Corps, an organization that supports people worldwide. May was back home when she received a long awaited letter. She had earned a place in NASA's astronaut class. The training included parachuting, survival lessons, and tips on how to be a helpful crew member of a supersonic aircraft. In 1992, May became the first woman of color to enter space. She took three things that represented her and her roots: a statue from a women's community in Africa, a poster of her favorite dancer, and a flag from the student society that she belonged to. May spent 8 days spinning around the planet doing all kinds of scientific experiments. And every time she contacted Earth, she used a quote from the TV series she loved so much as a kid: hailing frequencies open. May had fulfilled her childhood dream, but she wanted others to keep dreaming alongside her. She became the leader of an organization with an inspiring goal: for humans to travel to another star in the next 100 years. And little May, the girl who knew that our dreams are never too big, continues to share with children her universal advice: never be limited by other people's limited imaginations. Just keep going and reach for the stars.